participate in Angel Tree. Joyful Noise is extremely important to us. We support them. We've worked in the Hands to Serve program, the People Center, the Love in Action. I'm part of the Prayer Shawl Ministry, and it's really nice to know that we're extending beyond First Presbyterian. Our prayer shawls are going to the TCM and to other places in church. We have done through Faith in Action to help at Haiti. We do the food pantries. Women in Transition is something that Ray and I have done for several years. And the youth groups are extremely important because they're the foundation of our church. And we attend the community artist series.
Well, I think there's several that our church does, and I think that our church is part of the community that we live in. The Love Inc. is part of this, our ministry. I especially appreciate the fact that Love Inc. will buy medicine for people who can't afford it. They provide homeless housing. They're just a great organization. This church is a part of that. And also the Joyful Noise, as Barbara mentioned, this is where we start. This is how we direct our children into Christ. And it's just so important that we follow up on that as they go through the life of this church. What matters the most? I think the services are very, very important, and the outreach into the community matters a great deal to me. Well, you perhaps know that I was on the trustee board for several years, and it became very evident to me that it worked out much, much better for our planning and when we were able to bank on so much money. We knew what we had coming in, we could plan, we could look to the future. I've thought about this a lot, and it really goes back to my heritage. I'm a second generation Dutch immigrant. My grandparents on my mother's side came over here from Holland and established residence. And as you know, this area is made up a lot of people of the Dutch descent. And I have a lot of respect for these people because I think basically they try to do what's right, not only in their religion, but in their everyday life. If you go back in our history, before we had so many other people in this area, why it was much, much different than it is today. And I really think that stuck with me over the years. My mother was a very religious person. My father, not at all. So I guess I inherited it from my mother, and I just feel that that's what you do. That's how you live. You support your church. That's one of the first things you do.